Hello, I hope you all well. Welcome to another World Predictions reading. Well, I had to come on today because of what's been happening. Remember, we talked about the submarines. Well, Trump's moved the two nuclear submarines to, undisclosed destinations because of what the, is it Melodov in Russia said. And it has made me very nervous all night. In fact, my stomach is just not happy. It is making me very nervous because there are too many things starting to come true from what we've predicted. And we've got a lot of people in here at the minute as well, spirit-wise. So I don't know what's going down. So I thought we'd do a reading on it. I also said about Ghislaine, is it Maxwell? Or Ghislaine, I don't know how you say it. Her being moved to a minimum security prison, and I said about her being made more comfortable. So there's quite a few things have come about, which is kind of scary. Bearing in mind that I keep seeing nuclear war, all out nuclear war. So, oh my God. They've asked me now to release my little LTX video I did a while back concerning that, that I didn't put out. They wanted to go out now, so that may be on my Substack later. But yeah. Oh, and what did I get? Resistance is futile before I came on as well. So let's see what we've got. Thank you to all of you going to the Substacks and reading it, and those of you going to my books and reading them on my Inca page. All the details are in the description. Okay. I did a alien one last night, my experiences with that. So if you want to check that out as well, but there'll be more tonight before I go out. So, ooh, that one wants to come out. We have Queen of Pentacles. Now I did say about the tariffs as well and how they weren't going to go his way. Well, Trump's already sacked somebody because of that. So a little bit too close for comfort. You know, I hope we can change timelines for these things. So this is something about money, coin. Don't know. We'll have a look. Anyway, so yes, my name is sara.curranross, and I'm a psychic medium, plus an author, an empath, and whatever, lots of things. As I say, you can check out all of my work. Links are in the description. And if you want personal reading, links are in there for it as well. Okay, so we've got Page of Cups upside down. Somebody refusing to give a message. Somebody not listening to a message. Message of war. We've got, oh dear, what did I do with that? The Lovers, which it usually means choices. In this sense, okay, it can mean lovers, but choices. Do you know, it feels like the 80s are repeating again. We keep getting 1984, and I mean, I know the book 1984, but there's something about 1984. I mean, it was a pivotal year for me alone. I was 14 at the time. So, but there's something about 1984. It's not just the book and the Big Brother thing. So let's keep going. Burdens and a message. I want to say a fiery message. Burdens and a fiery message. Well, Trump's already given that fiery message, hasn't he? The Hermit. Guidance. Two more from these if they want. This is just to set up the reading, saying where we're going. We've got deceit, trying to win a game. A weapon of diplomacy, I just heard. There are going to be more submarines moved. It's not going to work. There are going to be more submarines moved. UK, 2 out in the channel, shadowing a Russian submarine. Okay, we've got Knight of Swords rushing in, but angels fear to tread. I just heard. Okay. And we've got the King of Cups on the bottom here, who I always see as the negotiator, peace broker. I'm here. So I'm going to leave them there. Right, I want to go into these. To my cards. I'm going to bring this over here, I think. I'm trying to get space on this table. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, okay. So we have witch. And we have patience. A spell has been cast. I don't know. And we've got Archangel Sandalphon here. Recording everything that the three are doing. Something about disappearing. I'm seeing the submarine going deeper. Hiding. Breaking a code. Okay, I don't know what that means. Could be a code of something. Right, so I've had this before, okay? That's why I'm looking a bit perplexed, because I basically have, they show me these visions, and this vision is of, because it's not just about cards on here, I channel directly. If you're new here, welcome, and thank you so very much. And to all of you returning, if you're new here, I'm a channeler. I just use the cards as a... or I'm told to use the cards as a visual representation of the message that's coming across from spirit. I do know about the tarot, so I don't know what it means, but this is how I have to work here. But I also channel, I physically see spirit, entities, everything, aliens, whatever, you name it. And I channel information direct. Some of them will talk to me in words, some will talk to me visually. So I may start just blurting things out, whatever, it comes from them. Okay, now the strange thing that they show me is somewhere like the US Navy, and it could be on an aircraft carrier, or it could be actually on a submarine. I don't know. It reminds me of those movies, you know, back from the 80s or whatever, that they made of the submarines, that kind of thing. And they're plotting, they're writing on this clear, you know, this glass wall, whatever it is, but they're writing coordinates and things like that. And I don't know, but it's almost like a submarine from spirit that's tracking them. And this is how they're representing it. I don't know how that works. It could be alien, but this is how they're showing it to me, so you understand what's going on. They've got like radar they're showing me, and they've written something. It's a guy with short dark hair, but he looks like he's in a US Navy uniform. And I'm hearing a depth of 10 to 40 meters. So I have to tell you, however, you know, we've got to put the pieces together. It's a jigsaw puzzle, because they can't give us all the information. Distant. A distant call. Distant future. In the not too distant future, something's going to disappear in the not too distant future. Right, I'm now seeing a missile come out and go through, charging through the water. A warning shot off the starboard bow. Ooh, interesting. I'm not kidding you. I'm really uncomfortable. I've been ill since last night, worrying about it. Oh, there you go. Oh, is that what he's doing? It's a submarine as well, but he is giving a warning, isn't he? Nuclear waste. I don't think they like the submarines being there and existing in the first place. I'll be honest with you. I think they believe they cause nuclear waste. I know there's submarines that have in the water. They dump things, put things in the water, and they're supposed to keep tight for thousands of years or whatever, or hundreds of years. But they tell them they're contaminating the water. Oh, that's my stomach rumbling. Okay, resistance. Satellite. Now we got resistance is futile, didn't we? Ooh, here we go. I'm hearing that ripple through the water. EMP pulse. Fire alert. Engine. Okay. Really? Alien. But this could mean alien submarine that shouldn't be there. I've heard Strait of Hormuz. Something up the Strait of Hormuz that shouldn't be there. Bridge. We'll get small cards in a minute. Cold. The bridge is cold. Ooh. And then I've got... So it looks like there's... well, they're saying that at the moment anyway on the news that Moscow has been silent about it, but I believe action will be taken. But something will be said, whatever, because I've got propulsion here. The tide is turning. It's amazing how it can just escalate out of nowhere fast, isn't it? It's very scary. Now we've got Zelensky, because it's about Ukraine as well, isn't it? Insidious. And options. Oh, that's my phone. I'm just going to ignore it because I don't know who it is. I don't pick up numbers I don't know. Right, okay. Space travel? But we had satellite, didn't we? So, oh God, alien invasion again. Right, I'm going to put that back in there though. I want to stay on this. Okay, which cards do you want me to go for now? Those ones. I haven't finished with these then. So I've separated my cards into piles because so many of them. And we've got legal loophole. Cooperation. I'm getting something about the UN here. Confront. False accusations. There's going to be some argy-bargy verbally. You are not listening to me. Putin. Okay. So this has basically been a lot of toing and froing, as we know, and going backwards and forwards over Ukraine. Not being listened to. Standoff, Mexican standoff at the moment, I'm hearing. We've got this EMP pulse. It's going to cause ripples around the world, whatever they're doing, obviously. Okay, where do you want me to go? Just Dancing with the Devil in the Pale Moonlight, which is from the Batman movie, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. Putin will not listen to sense. I don't know if Trump's going to say that. I don't know. Okay, we have love. Well, this can just mean partnership, yeah? EMP pulse. I mean, look at the electricity here. Yeah? You can get some storms in with this. And we've got book. Now, I think this could be that book that I'm saying, that the history book, the Akashic Records. This has already happened. This has already happened. Something trying to get through a portal, but it's going off on that way. I want it to keep on the on what's going on. But this has already happened. Putin. I don't know if somebody's going to be giving advice about Putin and what he's done. They've written a book. I don't know if he's supposed to be the person who allows, you know, what we've talking about off-world, which is part of the message as well, who allows this portal to open and allows these people through his actions. I don't know here. Genius. Believes he's a genius. or a genius is behind him. I don't know. Fate. And we've got neighbours. Watch the borders of Poland. Now, somebody else told me something happened on the borders of Poland the other day in the comments. I read your comments. I can't always reply to all of them, but I do read them. And your emails. I can't always come back, but I've had quite a lot on at the minute. But yeah, I do read them. And somebody, oh, there's a butterfly landed on the, that's important. I'll tell you why in a moment. On the plant. Before I came on here, it was 13:03 on the clock, which is transformation. Something is changing big time, and it's happening very fast. And a butterfly, for me, is about transformation. It can be people in spirit coming forward, but I usually say that with birds and stuff like that. But no, it's gone. Transformation and the transformation. We'll see if we get any more about it. But it was a white one, some sort of surrender here. I don't know where that's come from. A warrior never surrenders. I don't know if Putin's demanding a surrender in Ukraine. Well, he is anyway. But you know, like complete surrender or a surrender of certain amount of land or something like that in a thing, and Zelensky's not going to agree to that. It's a fight to the death. That's not going to be agreed to. I don't want him to agree to that, but Jesus, so much death and awful. Oh, I've been shouting at Spirit again about that. I don't see why they can't intervene and do something. This Council of Light needs to get its arse in gear, quite frankly, in my estimation. Neighbours, we've got to watch Poland, Belgium. Please watch Belgium. Something about drones straying over into Belgium. 2 more shots across the bows with military jets going over planes, the UK planes. Something starts in the Black Sea. We've got this green, remember, we talk about this being blocked. These are all the lead up to the full-on explosion of war. Yeah, come on. Twins. There's something about this relationship between Trump and Putin is going to get to dangerous level, and basically it's going to ignite trigger. They know because we've done it before. It's all finished and done with. Remember, we've talked about that. Neighbours. It's the neighbours that will suffer first. Correct. Okay. Yeah, look. Alien invasion, which here it means people who shouldn't be in the country or the military. And we have submarine. Now, didn't I tell you, submarine? Arctic. It was going to start in the Arctic with this, and it's to do with North Korea, China, and Russia in the Arctic. New missile, nuclear, being launched from the Arctic. There's 2 of them. Something going on in the Arctic, something going on in the Straits of Hormuz. 9/9/9/2063. That's some sort of coordinate, something like that. Somebody out there is going to know what that means. That's what they've just channeled through me. This is what they do. Escape. Escape from Alcatraz. That was a good movie. Oh, and to the person who does not like my quirkiness and who does not like, what did they say? I've watched 10 of your videos and basically moaned about me and how I did it. And I was different to all of the British psychics that they watch. For a start, please call me English. I don't like British. I'm English. You wouldn't call a Scot British. You'd call them Scottish. Trust me. And, you know, why are you watching my channel? You know, piss off, quite frankly. It was a really nasty comment. Piss off and jog on. Yeah? Sorry, but I have to, because I'm tired of taking it. You know, I've had to hide quite a few people off the channel, block them, because it's just so annoying. This is how I'm taught to channel. If you like channelers who just sit there and let the person take over them, which is totally valid and a way of doing it, great. I'm not ventriloquist dummy, okay? They have to come in the way we work together as a team. I have lots of different teams coming in, aliens, spirit, whatever. And yeah, to me, they're all one and the same. Okay, and this is how it works for them. If you don't like that, this channel is not for you. I don't allow them to completely take me over. Sometimes they do. I've allowed it in the past, but I don't like it. So they don't do it. This is how it comes out. Okay, egg. Okay, rant over. Thank you. Egg. Something hatching. A plan hatching. Refusing to say something. Something out of a book. This is like the history book of the world. Light workers, and if you're watching this, you're a light worker, okay? We know what's going to happen. A part of us does somewhere. Sorry, my very noisy neighbours have come in, and oh God, here we go, bang, bang, bang. Hopefully it'll be kept to a minimum. Oh, but look at this card. Right, this is what I keep saying. Ripples. Okay, and a submarine. Something's coming out of a submarine. This is an EMP pulse coming out of a submarine. Then I heard something about Japan and Russia. I don't know if it's going to be tested out there. What are you doing there? I've got that many cards on here. 8 of Swords. Now, 8 of Swords is feeling like you can't get out of a situation. But they can. Okay, where else do you want me to go? There's something happening in Asia Pacific. But it's to do with Russia. And it's not the Ring of Fire. This is military. You know, I keep saying that thing about I wrote about it on one of my Substacks. Sorry, I've just seen somebody like flash on like over there, like I would see you. Still makes me jump even now after all the times. Okay. So, but I see this guy, like a hitman, and I keep seeing the barrel of a gun. The end of it, looking down the barrel of a gun, and yeah, it's in my head right now. Now I've talked about my stalker spirit, but it means something, some sort of hit. I don't know, but I keep saying it, and then for the last couple of days I've been playing that song again by Janet Jackson. Absolutely love it. Fantastic. If you're really annoyed at someone who's done you wrong, it's a great song. It's called "Son of a Gun." Was it? I bet you think this song is about you. It's got the Carly Simon vein and thing in it. It's brilliant, but it's all about. And they keep showing me James Bond shooting and "You Know My Name" song. So it's somebody known. Yeah, we've got temptation here as well. Look. Being kind is a temptation. I don't know what that means, because Snow White's about kindness and compassion, but somebody taking advantage of it and trying to disturb that. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, we've got the Ice Queen here, Snow Queen. I don't know, it's almost like Putin's goading and deliberately trying to get Trump to break his cool and to do this. For some reason, it's giving him some sort of power, some sort of righteous power to do something, to act maybe. So he's playing into his hands. Just because we've got women on here doesn't mean we're not talking about men. We're talking about energies. Okay. Still looking for a place. We looked at the one yesterday, and one of the bedrooms was just too small, so we didn't go. God. But we're booked in next week to see one. I still think I might have to move away from here to do it, well, to get what I want. But I don't know yet, so everything's up in the air, and I have to put up with that noise. That's tame. That's very tame at the minute. It's a lot worse than that. Anyway, Spirit of Magic. I don't know this. It's good. It's deliberate. It's a plan because we have genius here. It's like playing chess. They're playing chess. I can see Putin playing chess and getting a move. He can do something. It's in his favour. He can act, mobilise an army, move something closer to the border. Something to do with NATO. He's been waiting for a very long time to do this, apparently. That was a bird going by, but it still flashed the sun, which is confirmation for me. And look at this, the 3. Building something. Now that's interesting. I've got this box. I moved it off the desk here, and I'll show you it. It's a game you can play. It's a conversation breaker at parties or whatever. And all I saw on the side of it was break the ice. Now I've got that song in my head. I bet you think this song is about you. Sorry. The dark spell. It's almost like trying to get Trump to act in the shadow. 13. Look. To cause a transformation for a NATO to attack aggressively or to move aggressively, so it justifies him taking certain action involving a border. But at the moment, not telling is an advantage for Putin. He's doing something. He's mobilizing and something towards. I'm hearing tanks, but he's mobilizing something. Support as well, I would have thought. I just heard watch China. China's about to make a dark move. It's interesting. The noise comes in when I'm talking about this. So, let's have a look. That song's relevant for some reason. We've got Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to keep on the Submarine. 6 of Swords, moving away from something here. Peace, I heard. A message. There's a message coming back that causes a victory. Who is the victory for? Playing 6 of Wands. Who is the victory for? Somebody very isolated. You've got Rapunzel here. Victory. Oh. The wolf. I heard Siberian wolf. Her neat giggling drives me nuts. And for now, how many Bluebeard Didn't Bluebeard's wives join together? It's about plotting. There's some sort of plotting. So we've got somebody who's very isolated, would be like China to me, okay? We've got the Siberian wolf, and we've got, and North Korea, of course, and then we've got plotting here, okay? And then we've got a warrior going in. So we've got, there's going to be more than the three. There'll be other countries involved, but the three are running the show. They're trying to bring in a war. And I asked for this one. Oh yeah, look. Kali Kapali. Bringing the fire. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having a fit because when they run the water up there for some reason, I'm so sensitive to noise now with my fits. They're happening all the time because I'm working full tilt through the day. And ow, sorry, it pulls me tight. Sorry, I get a little bit emotional with them sometimes. It's anger, frustration. So we've got, maybe anger, frustration, something fitting, something distracting. A pulse that throws everything off. There's something about this EMP pulse. We've got a lot of plotting here. Something involving the water. I see something shooting along the water. I've seen this missile since last year going up from the Arctic. Bringing the fire to the table. We are dangerously close here. King of Wands. Maybe King of Wands is bringing the fire to the table as well, which is Trump. Let's see what else we can. Not that one. Emerald City. The wizard behind the curtain. Oh, and we've got Page of Swords with a sharp message. I just heard Trump's not going to win this one. Oh, okay. Empress. That one. Yeah, we've got Knight of Swords twice. So this is somebody on a quest rushing forward. There are going to be more submarines moved. The UK is going to be involved. Canada, Australia. UN troops at the border in Poland and in Belgium. Germany on high alert. Drone attack. That's what I'm getting. Ukraine buckles. This is when is this for? From now till the end of the year. This is a timeline. You know, if we can get off this, yeah? So don't get too, this is what we're heading for if we don't do something about it. Somebody's got to take action. Okay, we've got the Empress here as well. And we have Page of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. Lots of messengers, something rushing forward. It's all in the water. Now remember we had ages ago that got that message from Nimitz, and he was saying about mighty sea battle in the Baltic. And there's something starts in the Black Sea. Military jets going too low over frigate, UK frigate again. Warning shot across the bows. Ends in fire. Okay, a quest. It's a lot of messages here. Page of Cups. Who's this from? Right, want a couple more cards on that. Alice in Wonderland. We haven't been down this rabbit hole, I'm being told. Ooh, so something unusual. Storming the gates. I mean, that looks vaguely Russian, doesn't it? Mobilisation of armies. Mobilisation of submarines. Red alert. The fire is coming. I've been told to stop there. Okay. I hope you found that of interest. I may pick this up in the. I'm going to do a members reading. So if you want to join me for that later, details of the membership, you can just press the plus button on the channel page, or there's a link in the description to take you there as well. Please check out the Substack. There's loads of stuff for free on there as well. All the links and my books in particular. If you can share all these things for me, that would be fantastic, especially the books. That would be amazing. Check it all out, and if you can share things on TikTok, wherever, and get this moving, X, whatever, I'd be totally and utterly grateful. Trust me. We are going into a very dangerous time, as if it isn't dangerous already. Remember, we've kept getting something for the 2nd of September. So, oh God, we're heading into the autumn after, well, obviously after August, but things are going to really heat up. Okay, I may do another reading a little bit later, but I need to charge this camera up again. So I shall see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Take care, and I shall see you next time. Thanks. Bye.